fire and create that BS run again from earlier today, right? So until we have it completely
Okay, so what we're listening
not going to announce it. But if you're in these calls, you more than likely believe in us.
Doge Cardano's live voice chat here on the day of launch. And if we go back, this is their Telegram group of 5,600 members, 30 participants still in the voice chat. They had quite a bit of marketing. And then, can I find that chart again? Yeah. You see there were no sell orders. So if we scroll through here, we still see they're allowing buy orders to come through, but no sell orders. So this is all typically suspicious. So I wanted to address this to see, is this something to be concerned about? Is this a rug pull, some elaborate ruse, or are they really having a legitimate challenge that wasn't purposeful? And they're going to make good on it. So I wanted to talk about this with Doge Cardano. This is a discussion that we had in depth in our insider chat. For those of you in our Tribe 100X Discord group, if you're not in there, that's not a free, that's a private Discord. But you could, look at some other videos and find out about that. But anyway, I just want to say we've discussed this extensively. If you're in our Tribe 100X, I know some people were looking at Doge Cardano because we had drew particular attention in the last few weeks to rewards tokens and knew that they would be hot, like baby cake. Somebody joined our Tribe 100X group 7 days ago. He got into baby cake because we knew it was going to be hot, these rewards tokens that rewards with a new kind of token. And he turned $850, like 3BNB, into $102,000 in 5 days. And there were a lot of stories like that in our group. So we knew, and we successfully called it. The insiders have been following these trends, and we knew the rewards tokens that would reward in some new type of token, like in this case, Cardano, would be wildly successful. But of course, that's if, they're following the criteria we're looking for in the crypto pre-sale strategy. For those of you not familiar with our crypto pre-sale strategy to be able to pick these, I'll put a link to that below. But if they do, then, we were going to ape into these as long as they follow those criteria. Now, leading up to the launch, people saw some issues with this, and clearly this is a major issue for those that, once we saw, because I didn't get in on this because it was just not an easy one to get into. And I just decided I'd wait and see what happened when it hit Pancake, and this was happening. So we were discussing this, and it's obviously not good when you see all buy orders and no sell orders. So they're claiming, and we were just listening to that voice chat in their Telegram, they had turned off the text communications in there, but they at least opened up voice chat, and they're claiming that they're going to rectify this. What we were just listening to was the tail end of a discussion about different options that they're looking at pursuing, and that they're meeting tomorrow with their team to find out what to do, because the contract wasn't correct. It wasn't working well, and it created this bug. They're claiming unintentional bug where people couldn't sell. So let's see. I just wanted to put the message out there that obviously when you see something launch on PancakeSwap and you're not seeing any sell orders, and as soon as that happened, people in our community, because I was looking at coming into this as soon as it hit Pancake, but I always go in my Discord group, I always go to insider chat, and people immediately were saying no sell orders. And sure enough, there were no sell orders. So we sat and watched as that continued and watched the debacle unfold. And so I'll keep you guys posted on this over the coming days. Obviously, those of you that are involved with it, if you were in on the pre-sale, then you're going to probably know more than I do, because I'm not in on it, so I'm not going to pay as much attention. But for those that just kind of want to learn from this, maybe you're wanting to get in on it because rewards tokens are doing so well. This has my attention. I'm going to follow it. But yeah, I wouldn't touch it at this point until this works itself out. Obviously, I'm pretty surprised people are still buying into it. I guess they're just gambling. Hopefully they're not just buying and not paying any attention whatsoever to what they're buying, and that this is, there's no sell orders here. This is a pretty obvious red flag. Maybe they're listening to the Telegram. And of course, that's why it could be a ruse. And I'm not saying it is. I'm just trying to educate overall. I'm not just talking about Doge Cardano. I'm talking about when you enter into projects and you listen to telegrams, like you need to think of the full picture and realize the risk that you're taking. If you're wanting to take that risk and say, hey, let's just say it really is just some contract issue that they're going to rectify, and if I go ahead and buy now, I'm going to have some kind of advantage, but you don't even know what it is, you know, but you just believe them that they're going to rectify it. They're going to airdrop you tokens or something later, and you're going to have some kind of advantage. Fine, if you understand that risk, but I always try to make sure that people understand these behind the scenes things that are happening and how you can kind of see what's going on. I mean, this is obvious, but not to everybody, to look here and see on the chart that there's no sell orders, and to not always take people at their word in these projects. Now, again, this could be totally legit. Let's watch, let's see. Let me know in the comments below if you think there's some details that people should know about that give credit to this project. I just know that rewards tokens that have been launching with a new reward token to holders. You know, it started out being BNB, then there was BUSD being rewarded to holders. Then there was cake, baby cake, that made people a fortune in our community. And there's been a lot of them. XRP, baby XRP. We just interviewed a baby XRP team. We have them on our all-star team because typically developers and marketing teams that do well on some projects will do well on others. It's one of the greatest predictors. We talk about that in our Tribe 100X group. And we did an interview with the baby XRP team. We had lots of people do really, really well because we're getting in on these pre-sales. We're finding out about these in our Tribe 100X group because everyone's bringing these to the center and we're vetting them together. So these reward tokens are doing phenomenally well, particularly when it's rewarding holders with a new type of token, in this case, Cardano. So that's why I'm watching this. I'm going to keep my eye out. We'll see how this all unravels. I'm going to follow the discussion because some people participated in the pre-sale of this in our community. We're going to keep you posted on what we find out with the Doge Cardano debacle, and we'll check back in with you. But at this point, if you were searching it, I just wanted to point out at the time of this recording, there's no sell orders that are possible. So if you weren't aware of that, I wanted to make sure people were aware of that. Subscribe to this channel if you want to kind of get some of the behind the scenes stuff that's going on in the industry, look at things from a little bit different perspective other than just hype, and actually learn how to really participate and do well. I'll put a link to our crypto pre-sale strategy. There's a free class. And if you do want to get into our Discord, you can find links to learn more about that as well. But where we work together to find these things, to vet them, it's working out phenomenally well for people to have a team of people doing this together. All right, guys, be careful out there. And always, 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 if you're new, when something first enters PancakeSwap, look to see if there's sell orders. If not, there's an issue. And that's why I chose not to participate yet. We'll see if they get this resolved or if this does turn out to be a really glorified rug pull. Not saying it is, but I'll keep you posted. We'll see you soon.